Yo, Gajil. Good to see you, and good morning. Yo, Psycho, what is going on? It is another beautiful day. Another beautiful day to stream. There are things I wanted to do in Genshin that I wanted to take care of on camera that I could not really pull off. Well, I could pull off, but I did not want to do without showing it off to people first. So, let us begin. Because I have one last Anemoculus to get. That is in Mondstadt, and then I'll have them all. But they're over on that island. Which is why I have Kaya. Because with his ability, it'll let me go over the water.
Dodge this.
It's gonna be a process. Just hope you're all aware.
Cool it.
But the last one I need is over on that island out there. And the only way to get across is with a person with cryo abilities, and Kaya has the most consistent one I can use.
Cool it.
So how's everyone? I told you this is gonna be a hot minute. It's gonna be a hot minute before we get across fully.
Freeze.
Cause I tried using it with
Dodge this.
with like Chi-Chi with her bow, but the ice platforms don't stay up long enough
Cool it.
for them to be viable platforms that I can use to get across.
Dodge this.
But Kaya has a whole special ability, which is on a cooldown, mind you, that allows me to get across the water this way. And I have to be consistent, because if I fall in the water, I can't use my abilities. And if I drown in the water, then it's back on solid ground once again. So I need to be consistent with this
Dodge this.
and ensure that I don't fall in the water by mistake.
Freeze.
Once I get over here, I could just fast travel out once the challenge is done, and then I get the last Anemoculus. Because the Statue of the Seven demands that I give it 15, and I have 14 because I spent a good chunk of my morning yesterday looking for the last remaining ones in all of Mondstadt. Thank you, interactive map on the internet.
This. Cool it.
And you say you're making death closer and closer to becoming unstoppable? Oh, he gets mad broken in Darksiders. I don't know if Fury can get to the same level of strength, because I never tried getting her to that state in Darksiders 3. I know I have the armor of the Horseman. I know that I have the Abyssal armor for Fury, but New Game Plus makes it so that the armor can get even stronger, and I haven't really started to play through New Game Plus yet.
Freeze.
But the prospect of making basically any character even more powerful and unstoppable, it's what I enjoy. It's what I enjoy from video games. I like it when I can, after a long time of playing through the game, it gives me the option of, okay, we've seen you suffer this entire time. How would you like it if we can make you incredibly powerful? Those are the games that I like.
Dodge this.
They don't just solidify you to you're always weak and you'll never be strong. I like games that give me the option of, okay, you may start out weak, but we're going to give you ways to make you exceedingly powerful. And it's up to you whether you want to go down that path. Those are my favorite types of games, especially if they're dealing with superhuman characters or superheroes. I love it when video games that have these types of characters give you the option.
Cool it.
Give you the option of being powerful. Isn't this right with microtransactions? It's Genshin, so yes, it is. But I don't play it for those. I play it for the atmosphere and the gameplay. And pretty much the vast majority of characters that I got, all free and just straight up luck. But It's to be expected from a gacha game, Sensei Nam. The difference with Genshin is they know exactly how to pull the money in for their game.
Cool it.
They know exactly how to do it. Because everyone knows that some of the best ways you can get people's money is give them a big open space and plenty of waifus. And this game has provided this game has provided the developers with the money necessary to basically do anything that they want with the game and never have to worry about the lights ever being turned off. Because every single update, they always rack in millions of dollars. Millions of dollars, I said. Every single update, every new character gives them $1 million. Every new location gives them $1 million. Every update gets them $1 million because it's that successful. Can you imagine if Marvel did a Genshin type game, but instead of just like waifus or whatever, you got Marvel characters instead? Can you imagine if Marvel did what Genshin did? Given how vast Marvel is, they'd be racking in the millions as well. You know, if they got people who knew exactly what they were doing. It's gonna take me a while.
Dodge this.
But yeah, it does have a lot of microtransactions in it, such as Primo Gems, which you need in order to, you know, make wishes and get characters and different special weapons or whatever. The same could be said of Warframe, but these are games that are basically free that gives you the option to do these sort of things. Now, mind you, I've already said that I absolutely hate games that have microtransactions in it that make the game not only super grindy, but also encourage you to just like constantly purchase stuff in order for you to progress in the game. I absolutely hate those types of games. But if a free game can pull off the gameplay
Dodge this.
in a good enough way where it doesn't feel like they built it specifically for you to have to pay money in order to feel like you're progressing. Because in the past, people have told me that the game gets very, very grindy in late game. Like, there's tons of people who are farther along than I am.
Cool it.
But I haven't really noticed that major grind for myself, because I've done some missions where I have to go through it multiple times in order to upgrade a weapon or upgrade a person multiple times. But I haven't been in a situation where I felt like, wow, I guess I need to spend some money in order to feel like I'm actually making some progress. I haven't felt like that. Because I'm a casual player at best. And I just got to a new trophy. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Noel. It does get grindy. Yeah, I know it gets grindy, but I haven't gotten to the point playing Genshin where I feel like, man, let me just spend an hour playing this because it's getting too grindy for me. Reached the nameless island northeast of Mondstadt. Okay, sweet. We made it here. Nice. Now, there is one Anemoculus that is here on this island that I have to grab. And I'm trying to see where it is. Ah, there it is. This is the last Anemoculus. So, around this place are these things. You need to grab these, because you're going to need it, because once you get the last one, it'll lift you into the air. You guys already know. You already know. I don't need to tell you.
In a day's work.
But I need to find the other one. There's usually 3. So I got one. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, snap. It's gone. Wait, is there not 3? Is there not 3 of them? Was I wrong? I thought it was usually 3. And we got some money. Lots of money, apparently. Contemplate how we come this far. All right, contemplation over. Okay, so... Okay, so there's 2 of them. But where's the third? There's supposed to be a third one. What is this? And what is this? Secrets? Oh, it's a good thing I'm exploring. Wow, there's a lot of secrets in here. Okay, so we need a higher vantage point. We need a higher vantage point. Also, Godjill, I'm thinking about what we were talking about yesterday concerning Sonic Frontiers. Dude, I need this game. I need to play this game. I need to play it. I need to play it right now. I want to play it right now. I want to just go running through the place, find those things that can help me increase my speed, and then just keep finding the rest of them. Because my thing is, all I want to do is see me run into a Sonic Boom, yeah, Sonic Boom, yeah. I just want to run around as Sonic the entire time. That's all I really want to do. So if the game gives me the option to increase the speed and then make me feel like, oh yeah, this feels like a high speed section from Sonic 06, I want that to happen. So all I need for them to do is to make a release date. We've already gotten a release date of God of War Ragnarok. And mind you, I believe God of War Ragnarok has been announced longer than Sonic Frontiers. But all I need is for them to give us a release date so I can look forward to it. I hope it's in August, or maybe or maybe it's even September. Because if it releases in the same month as God of War Ragnarok, and God of War Ragnarok comes out in November, but
you seem tired.
I hope it doesn't release in the same month.
I'll brew you some.
Your hype has skyrocketed for Sonic? Dude, I just want to play it. I want to experience it for myself. I want to see that skill tree. You already know I'm going to be taking photos. You already know I'm going to be taking photos of the skill tree. Because remember when we were looking forward to LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, and we found out that had skill trees, which I still need to max out? I haven't maxed out a singular category skill tree quite yet. I haven't even maxed out the core upgrades for myself in LEGO Star Wars, but remember when we lost our minds when we were looking at the skill tree for LEGO Star Wars, and we were like, excuse me? Not only do we get like hundreds of characters, but we also get a skill tree that affects these characters? Like dark side characters can hold people up and crush them with the force while they're throwing them, or they get like massive force pushes and everything. Question, anyone know how to get the Abyssal Armor in Darksiders 2? I'm trying to be lazy. I'm just not trying to be lazy. You're just curious. Don't worry, I got you. It's probably going to be November and December. I really hope it's not the same month as God of War Ragnarok, because that's going to be a busy month for me. But let me see. Abyssal Armor, Darksiders 2. Okay. So, a lot of the stuff is revolved around collecting relics. So, right here, in Darksiders 2, Psycho, in Darksiders 2, not 3, 2, there is an abyssal set for death in Darksiders 2. Just like in the first game, it's broken into pieces, but each piece is individually equipable and greatly increases death, strength, defense, arcane, and critical chance stats. When worn together, they produce even greater effects. However, players should still be cautious when facing elemental attacks. For the abyssal armor does not increase death's resistance stat, making him vulnerable to elemental attacks. The armor scales to death's level as he levels up. The stats increase in tandem. So, you don't need to worry about trying to get yourself to the max level as Death in Darksiders 2 in order for you to get the best out of the armor. The armor itself levels with you. Now, the thing is, these pieces are strewn all over the place. They did say holiday 2022. Yeah, they did, Gajil. I just want a date. That's all I want is a date. But, Psycho, the Abyssal Spalders, you gain from completing waves 76 through 100 in the Crucible, New Game Plus only, so you have to play through New Game Plus and get through waves 76 through 100 in the Crucible to get one piece of the armor. The Abyssal Plate you get for breaking all the breakable objects in the Death Tomb in Shadow's Edge. All 40 pages of the Book of the Dead must be collected and returned to Vulgrim to open the Death Tomb. So you need to find all 40 pages of the Book of the Dead and return them to Vulgrim. You need to find all 30 lost relics to give to Ostagoth to get the gauntlets. And then the boots, which are easier to obtain, you get from completing wave 26 through 50 in the Crucible. So the Abyssal Boots are probably the easiest of the four to get your hands on. But yeah, it's for the plate and the gauntlets, it's going to be a bit of a collectathon as you find all 40 pages of the Book of the Dead and then all 30 lost relics for Ostagoth. Once you get all of them, you'll have the full set, but I mean, like I said, the Spalders requires that you be in New Game Plus and then complete waves 76 through 100 in the Crucible in order for you to get them. So if you built Death right, then you shouldn't have any problem getting through the Crucible portions of things.
Ravaged Carving. Stories brought on the wind will bloom into legends in due time. What does this even...
And Paimon says,
what does this even mean? Paimon has no idea. Still, this place looks like it hides some secret. Let's check this area out. We might find some clues.
Alright, gang. Time to split up and look for clues. I think I just realized something. I don't need to get those things in order to go and get that Anemoculus. I could have just climbed to this tower and just floated over. And here I thought I had to find all of them in order to do it. Alright, that's the last Anemoculus. Get up there! Okay, so bringing just those three was not enough. So there's got to be a... Bringing those two was not enough. We need to find a third one. Am I potentially missing one somewhere? Okay, you don't mind earning your power? Understandable. It's just that if you were randomly collecting these collectibles, such as the relics and the pages, you might have to backtrack to quite a few places. Which is why when I started New Game Plus, I was very careful not to collect enough, a certain amount of relics, because I want to be able to get them all in one go. I'm seeing if there's anything I could possibly destroy. Did someone say Bow Wow? Hey, it's CJ. What's going on, man? We made it to the nameless island to the northeast of Mondstadt, as I'm trying to get my hands on... Ooh, Ragged Note. Ooh, this is what we need. Observe the shadow on the sundial. All right, observe the shadow. Do I have to wait for a certain day? Must be the sundial mentioned in the notebook. Paimon doesn't get what's special about it, though.
Maybe we should read that notebook a little bit more carefully.
All right, fine. I have to re-find it again. All right, they describe a place seemingly not far. Okay. The words on this sundial seem to follow on from the Thousand Winds Temple. Taken together, the 4 lines then deliver the complete message. This place in the Thousand Winds Temple must have something to do with the god of time. How ironic that the ravages of time have devoured all trace of the god who supposedly presided over it. Also, the literature says that some ancient thinkers believe the Anemoculus had some sort of connection with this god. If that's true, there must be some evidence of that here somewhere. Generally, that would be in the form of elemental evidence. Also, it definitely feels particularly strange around here at a certain time of the day. Starts around 2 a.m. and is over by 5 a.m. at the latest. There is this sundial here, after all, and in the early hours of the day, the blade's shadow falls directly downwards. It's quite striking, which is why it stands out in my memory. But I'm no vision holder, so while I can tell that something's up and theorize about what the cause might be, there's no way for me to investigate it properly. Honestly, these days, trying to be an academic when you don't have a vision, it's really restricting. So we have to wait. What's the time of day? We're all the way over here. Plus, I still have rewards. I still have rewards for reaching rank 25 that I haven't claimed yet. I want to claim that during the stream. So we have to wait for night to fall. We have to wait for it to be between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. So yeah, needless to say, this is going to take some time. While I'm at it, let me go ahead and exit out of this screen and exit out of that screen. I'll bookmark this page because I need to clean my desk and I need to clean my mouse pad that I have everything sitting on. So I'm just looking over the best. I was looking over the best way to do it because my method of trying to clean my mouse pad was not good enough. So I just need to give it a good old-fashioned deep cleaning. And did I eat all my breakfast? Yes, I did eat all my breakfast. Oh, I see the shadow slowly slinking backwards.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
It's pulling back even further. It's getting closer. So we're basically just waiting a little bit at this point. I remember, this is no different than when I was waiting for the sun to set properly in Assassin's Creed Valhalla when I was trying to get that specific bow out of the rock that needed me to have not only Excalibur, but I had to wait at a certain point. This is essentially what that is. Is there a way to see the time? Is there a way to see the time? No, that's not what I wanted to do. I can see the map. The arrow's starting to slink backwards slowly, more and more. This is pretty much a waiting game, but it gives me time to talk to you all. So, yo, D-Train, good morning to you. Has everyone seen, and I posted this in my community tab, I'm changing the logo that I've been having in my thumbnails for the past couple of years. I created it back in 2018, where it just says QShu92 down there at the bottom in bold, white, and red letters. From now on, my logo will be basically my logo's face just in the corner. Because you all know my name. I figured I'd start, since I'm on the path of being a full-timer, and I'm already on, well, I'm well on that path already. I figured I might as well have a recognizable icon that attributes to my thumbnails that everyone can easily recognize. So in my community tab, it's gone from being the classic red letters in the bottom of my videos to being basically my smiling shaded icon's face in the videos. And I feel like it's a welcome change because you may not believe it, but I've been thinking about changing my logo for a very, very long time, but I was just thinking about how I could go about it. Would I do it where the 92 is in the shades of the glasses? Would I do it where it's just a big Q, but the numbers 92 was inside the circle of the Q? I was thinking about different ways I could have done it, but I just thought, you know what? Let's keep it simple, but easily recognizable. So that's where I came up with the idea of just turning my worded logo at the bottom of the vast majority of my gaming videos into the icon that it is today. So from now on, that's what the logo is going to be about. And that's what the logo is going to look like. Man, I am so far out. I can barely see the mountains in the midst of this fog. All right, the arrow tip has started to move closer and closer. We'll see what happens. We're standing in the space where I need to be standing. Is there no way to tell the time? Is there no way to tell the time while I'm like this? Like how much time I have to wait? Is there no way to tell? And I'm so far away from the main island that it's hard to get a gauge on where the sun is and how long I have to wait, because we're basically on Skull Island right now, far away from civilization that we can't see anything else. So really, really waiting. Oh, but the arrowhead, it's starting to center itself, because it was like off kilter right here, and then it started to get closer and closer to the edge. But it's getting closer, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, we're almost there. Seriously, I am getting reminded of how long I had to wait for the sun to set at the exact moment in order to destroy that stone to get that special Isu or Esu bow. I forget the name of it. It was called somebody's bow. Vari something? I forgot the name of the bow. But this kind of reminds me of this. And it's starting to get to the point where the sun is setting, so we're almost there. We just need to wait in this particular spot. Real quick, can I talk about yesterday's Watch Dogs stream? After playing through all of Watch Dogs Legion, well, after playing through the story of Watch Dogs Legion, I did not feel like it reached a really satisfying ending. It just felt like it really tapered off to me. It felt like it was like, sure, and then it tried to pull the Rise of Skywalker, where it made it seem like, oh, we're losing Bagley forever, and he's sacrificing himself for the greater good, and it's all in order for things to go this way or things to go that way, and then it turns out like, nope, Bagley had a backup and he's fine. And it's like, oh, so the stakes of us losing Bagley really didn't matter at all if he was just going to come back. So you set false emotional stakes just to make us think we were permanently losing this character, only for you to just bring him back. And in my opinion, that's a horrible way to write a character. Okay, it's starting to get dark. The sun is finally set, so we need to wait until between 2 and 5 a.m. So if I just stand in this spot, I'm not fast traveling because there's no quick way to get back here. But I just felt like the story of Watch Dogs wasn't impactful enough for me to just memorize it and think, oh wow, this was a really great story. Now there were some fun moments. You know, using the spider bot was probably the height of my enjoyment in the entire game. And then there was that one moment where I was getting chased and then my car flipped over and then turned into a ramp that launched 2 cop cars off the side, and then I just instantly lost the chase and I was able to get away. That was a nice fun moment. Plus the multiple times I crashed into vehicles that Gajil was so kind enough to make clips of and remind me of. But other than that, it just didn't stick with me. As another Ubisoft game that I played after finishing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Watch Dogs Legion, for all that it did for its own game, just didn't grip me enough to think, wow, this was actually really, really good. There were some fun moments in the moment, but lasting appeal was like, take it or leave it. But that's just my opinion, though. I just felt like it could have done a lot better. And with its setup of making a character basically any random person that you pick up off the street your main character, it kind of lost the immersion of having some attachment to a character. Because if you lost them, you just find another person to fill that spot right off the street. the characters you played in Watch Dogs Legion were just basically cannon fodder with special abilities and a select few of them. But it was an interesting experience to go through. I'm glad it's off of my backlog list. The next Ubisoft game that I have up on my list next is Far Cry 6. And I haven't played a Far Cry game in a hot minute. Like the last one I played was Far Cry New Dawn, and I still haven't finished that one. And I'm just thinking, what more improvements could be made in Far Cry 6 in comparison to the previous games we've done? Because from what I understand, you no longer have a skill tree in Far Cry 6. All the special stuff that you can do comes from the gear that you wear. No skills, and so that means no level ups as far as I remember, or as far as I know. So I'm just thinking, what does Far Cry 6 offer that's different than the other ones? Two o'clock is really taking a long time to appear, ain't it? 2 o'clock is taking quite a minute. Unless it's not 2 o'clock yet. No, seriously, how do you tell the time? Hold on. Watch, I look for how to tell the time in Genshin, and then all of a sudden it progresses the objective. Really? Really? Well, that's one way to tell. So, I'm pretty much almost in the dark of night now. I could... boy. I could have just literally waited all this time instead of making you sit through here hearing me talk about Ubisoft and their games. My apologies. At least I know how to advance the time now, because I never used it. Can I do Sauron from X-Men in Marvel Media? I think the problem is that the first Watch Dogs was a more straightforward and emotional story. Exactly. The first one was by far the most in tune with what it wanted to be. Watch Dogs 2 tried to go the whole, let's introduce woke characters and woke media and all that sort of stuff that no one really cares about in video games. And it kind of made the Watch Dogs franchise falter just a little bit, even though people really like Marcus and Wrench and some of the other crew members of DedSec. The overall arc and story just felt like it had less of an impact than the first one. Then you get Watch Dogs Legion, which just takes everything that people enjoyed from the first and second one and kind of sidelines it to like, hey, you get to play as this construction worker. Don't like him? You get to play as this old lady. Don't like her? You get to play as this assassin. Don't like him? You could literally play as anyone right off of the street. And it's like, what do you want to be now? And it keeps all the multiplayer aspects of the second game in it, but it's like, what does Watch Dogs Legion want to be now? But can I do Sauron from X-Men and Marvel Media? Yes. So, let's see. Let's pull up Sauron while we're waiting for this, for the timer to go. This'll definitely pad for time. Sauron.
Marvel!
You know, it sometimes escapes me that Sauron from Marvel used to be human. But he's got about 12 quotes. Let's see.
Fierce talon of pain that scrape my back, bringing forth leathery wings. My body, my face, my very soul, they are changed, transformed, filled with a bursting, billowing power. Power for good, or power for evil. And I choose evil! An evil so great, so monumental that only one name in the annals of literature will contain it. The name of Tolkien's ultimate villain, that dark lord who personified evil, who was truly evil incarnate. The name of Sauron!
How are we looking on time? Current time, 2:59. Okay.
Windblade!
Okay, I need to know exactly what I'm doing. I need to know exactly what I'm doing and how to do this quest properly, because I don't want to mess this up. It's already 2 o'clock, and it's in between 2 o'clock. Okay, wait until 2 and use the elemental sight to follow the trail. Okay. Aha!
Leave it all to me.
Okay, it says disperse the cluster of wind. But where's the cluster? Oh. It's the whole thing. It's the whole island. Okay, I need to go to the tallest tower. I need to go to the tallest one. Use Anemone. The cluster is located at the southern coast on top of the ruin on the eastern coast. No, I took too much time. Or am I doing this wrong? Hold on. You make a compelling argument. Isn't his name Carl? Very impressive. You rather easily did that voice. You remember you used to do the shadow voice a lot when you was in high school for fun? Freeze him? Oh, I forgot. Maybe an MMO. I don't know. Ubisoft needs to go back to basics. Possibly. They might need to go back. Okay, so we need to wait. But at least I know. Aha. So we need to move quickly and get the ones that are Okay, so I already got the one at the top of the tower. There's one there. And there's one out there. Why are you all the way out there?
Windblade!
How am I supposed to get the win from that one? Oh, right. Maybe it'd be best if I get someone that can use wind from a distance. I don't need Kaya, so I need someone else who can manipulate wind from a distance.
My experiment will succeed.
Now, can you use a bow? I think. No, I need a bow user. I need a bow user. I need a bow user in order for this to work. No, we have to be more cautious with games now. CD damaged you. Yeah, it damaged us both. It really did. Me playing the raid with you concerning that other game, yeah, it messed with our perception of how good people can be with certain video games. It really did mess with that. Okay, so now we need to go to the one at the back. What's our time look like? What's our time look like? Oh, we're pushing it. We're pushing it. I believe we can get to it before the time runs out. I believe every time a minute passes in Genshin, that's a whole hour. Man, dang, time moves fast. Sweet, we did it. An ancient tale comes whisked in the wind. So how would I have been able to get in there if the wind didn't take me up? Oh, it's not blocked out. It's not blocked out. Here there'll be time or speed-based puzzles in Sonic Frontiers 2. Good. We need a reason for Sonic to go, you know, fully fast. What the?
Wind blade.
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned. Huh? Time to clean up. Steady as stone.
Oh. Cheese? It's stuck in place. It's stuck in place. Seriously, Amber? You couldn't have lucked out. Now, mind you, the damage for Amber and the damage for the bow she's using isn't excessively high. So that's the reason why I'm not doing the damage I could be doing, because not everyone has very high upgraded pieces of gear. Always go for archer for those things. Yeah, I need to upgrade my archers. Just point blank. I need to upgrade my bows, because there's a lot of times where I have a lot of good characters like Yelan, but their damage is not all that good because I don't upgrade their bows. Doubt all of them will be speed or time based, maybe about 35 to 40%. Hey, that's fine by me. Just give me reasons. Like, here's the thing. I remember when I was talking to Gajil and Kyle and the others about my Flash game idea. A lot of the things that they're doing... Oh, do you submit? It's gone. Pursue the eye of the storm. Oh, we gotta go after it. Oh, we gotta go after it. Oh, and this is our ticket back to Mondstadt. Let's go! Ooh, this is a perfect way to travel. Now, if only we could fly like this all the time. Look at the speed. Look at the speed. If Sonic Frontiers lets me move this fast throughout the map, I'll be happy. Look at the speed. Look at this speed. This is ludicrous speed.
you down. Leave it all to me.
I need to kill you guys so that my maid can heal. Carving marks, seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time.
All in a day's
Wonder if this guy knows anything. Henry! Do you know anything, Henry? Do you have some business here, traveler? About the Eye of the Storm. An Eye of the Storm? I've been in this area this entire time, and I've never seen such a thing except for that sudden huge gust wind earlier. But I'm sure that it wasn't an Eye of the Storm. I would recognize one of those things anywhere. Believe me, I wouldn't be able to forget something like that coming to interrupt my research even if I tried. To be precise, I'm doing research together with a friend of mine. He's also a scholar and we went to Sumeru Academy together. He became an archaeologist thereafter, traveling the world and doing surveys while I continued my studies in the academia. When he came to Mondstadt, he told me excitedly that he was surveying the Thousand Winds Temple. He even said something like, "Once I've uncovered the secrets of your homeland, you'll be the first person I tell." I didn't hear from him afterwards. I asked someone to send Cyrus a letter requesting that the Adventurers Guild help me look for my friend's whereabouts. But there was no news of him at all, and so I discontinued my studies and hurried back here. But there's nothing here but a sundial, and there are no other clues. Well, there's a sundial on that island. What? There's another sundial elsewhere that's identical to this one and it's on an island? Oh yes, now I remember. I've actually seen that island sometimes when the weather's clear. Wait, you said that you found a notebook next to the sundial. Had my friend perhaps been there? Thank you. If I have the chance, I will head to that island to have a look. For now, however, I still have to figure this place out. I must continue my research. If you're interested, you can have a look at my research notes. I left them over there. Who knows? Perhaps there's something in there that might help you. All right. So now we need to look at his research notes. Or, at the very least, look at the mask. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. It would be neat if I could dress my archer character sometimes to look like a Quincy. If only there was a Bleach collab. Our great sword users in the game would get the Getsuga Tensho. Regular sword users would get like regular katanas of the Gote. Or maybe even people like Kamisato Hayato would get like a Senbon Zakura. Speaking of Bleach, recently, Engagio showed me the voice, the Japanese voice actor for Ichigo, and Johnny Young Bosch, the English dub voice actor for Ichigo, both had like a collab video where they were saying different lines from the show. And it's like, it's been years, and Johnny Young Bosch is going on 46 years, and the voice actor for Ichigo is going on 50 years of age. And it's like, you couldn't even tell that it's been over, how many years since Bleach has been aired? Since its last episode that it had? It's been so many years. But they both still have it. And firstly, they never lost it. But to see the video where the Japanese voice actor acknowledges and even, enjoys listening to the English dub, it's like, people can't be saying that dub is superior than sub, or sub is superior than dub, when you have these moments where the sub and dub acknowledge one another and say like, thank you for what you're doing, or I enjoy it entirely. Because that whole video just put in my head, you can enjoy both the dub and sub of animes if you wanted to. Yo, Brandon, what's going on? Okay, we need to see. Okay, all right. Search for the Eye of the Storm. What am I doing? Artillery, teleport to the temple. Use the wind current to follow it. Alternatively, teleport to the Temple of the Wolf and head northeast until you reach the group of village earls.
Over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Okay, so he's got a nearby camp. So he's got a notebook in there, or we could wait until a certain time. I got the quest guide right next to me, so I know.
Get ready for the
All right,
fighting
his camp is over
champion
here.
of Mondstadt.
But what's going on, Brandon? How you doing? Doing good today? Thick notebook! Notes written by Henry Morton. Mr. Morton, I got your thick notebook. Let's see what we're supposed to be doing here. All right, notes written by Henry Morton. They describe a place seemingly not far from here. Plus, the Japanese voice actor doesn't look like his age. No! It's crazy because the Japanese voice actor voices Whis from Dragon Ball. Still surprised that Johnny Young Bosch is older than me. He's aged well. Hey, man. When you don't... I feel like stress can also play a big part in how quickly people age. And if you live a life where you're not just constantly stressed or whatever, then it doesn't take a toll on your body as often. Which is why people look at me and they see me and I tell them my age and they don't believe me. Stress can prematurely age your body. Without stress or very little stress whatsoever, then your body remains as it is, as best as it could be. The phrase time and wind seems like it may have something to do with the Anemo Archon, but couldn't he have been clearer? What am I supposed to figure out with just these 3 words? If it had something to do with the Anemo Archon, then whatever clues may be found should also be related to Anemo. Then, if one factors in the idea of time, this sundial over here should hide some secret. Moreover, I do get an odd feeling about this place sometimes. I think it might have been 2 a.m.? Or was it some other time? I really can't remember. I only remember that sometime before dawn, the shadow cast by the sundial's pointer points right below it. But well, fine. The lecturers at the Academia used to say that it would be best for people without visions to not take part in practicum such as outdoor surveys. I didn't understand what they meant then, but I suppose I do now. Even though I did find a clue, all I could do without a vision was watch. I wonder if the Adventurers Guild could help me find someone who has a vision and is willing to help. Speaking of which, why is Mondstadt's Adventurers Guild still so tiny? So we gotta wait until 2 a.m. once again! We wait till 2 a.m. once more. Give it a little bit of leeway time because time progresses very fast. Aha! Wrong person!
Wind blade.
Oh wait, all these dudes are 40. Level 40 slimes all over.
Someone needs to... I must leave no stone unturned.
Noelle is by far one of the best tanks in the entire game. And I've been steadily working on improving her sword and improving her overall. So she's the invincible maid of Mondstadt. What are you doing in there? Hold still. I still got Archon missions to do over in Liyue, so we can take care of that once we're done with this.
Windblade.
Oh, you just happened to fall right on top of the arrow so I can't hit you? Fine. I dare you to drop. I dare you.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, you brought friends.
I am a disgrace.
No, my tank!
Steady as stone.
And I lost my special ability as well.
Leave it all to me. If at first you don't succeed, it was my honor.
No! Okay, hold on. Enemies. Eye of the storm. Try using the wind current generated in the center to swiftly leave the ground. Is that it? Is that the only information I can get from this? Don't get wiped. I'm trying my best. I don't want to wipe on this.
No one escapes my sights.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze! What's the hurry? You're getting on my nerves.
Oh! Okay. Had I paid attention, I wouldn't have lost Noelle. Had I paid attention, I wouldn't have lost her. But now that I know, I can pretty much avoid everything else this thing has to offer. See? I need to upgrade my bow.
Please stay indoors until the storm passes. I will deal with any urgent outdoor business.
Ooh, vaporize! Vaporize damage! Can I upgrade my bow that I'm using right in the middle of this fight? It'd be kind of silly if I could. And I don't have enough to... Oh! Okay, what is this? What is this? I need Chains of the Dandelion Gladiator. Domain of Forgery, Ruins of Thirsting Capital, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I need to go there in order to get it, or I could craft this. Oh, wait, hold on. Amber, artifacts. Do I have some good ones on her? I don't. We need to put some better ones on her then. So this is the regular one. So let's give her an upgraded one instead. Critical damage. Can't equip during combat. Dang it! I should have known it wouldn't be that easy. This is not Skyrim where you can switch your equipment in the middle of a fight. Really?
I must leave no stone unturned. If at first you don't succeed. Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone.
Ooh, almost. Almost.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Let me get close. Yeah! Woo! We took it down. I was actually kind of worried that it was going to run away again and we would have to do this a third time, but we took it down. We got it. Time to talk to Henry. Where did this thing come from? It wasn't here before. How did you summon it? Well, see what happened was... You give Henry Morton a detailed account of how the riddle was solved. And so, that's time and wind. So there's another sundial exactly like this one on the island, am I right? And the method to solve its riddle is the same. Then there must be some link between these two sundials and the two places they are located in. Dude, you're talking in the middle of a lightning storm that's striking the ground around you. You might want to get inside. I must find a way to get to that island, and quickly. Thank you, traveler. Once I've made some preparations, I will look for you, and we shall visit that uninhabited island together. I kind of already been there already. Unless we're meaning the same thing. But, mission over. We got some Primo Gems, we got a lot of XP, and we got a lot of stuff as well. Okay, so, the main deal was me to get this Anemoculus. So now that we're done... And this is a completely different place. This is a completely different place. Now we can go... to the Statue of the Seven... and give the last remaining Anemoculi to the tower. Statue of the Seven. And if we go here, we need exactly 15 in order to upgrade the worship statue. And we have it. Mondstadt, let the wind lead. Upgrade the Statue of the Seven in Mondstadt to their maximum level. We've done it! I've maxed out the statue of Mondstadt! Your efforts have been acknowledged. Sweet. Now we no longer need to look for those. And I believe my stamina bar has gotten even bigger now. So with that done, if I look at the map, the percentage is at 57, 55, 55. So I believe this is all revolving around side missions. All right, let's go back to the main city. Let's go back to the main city in Mondstadt. Let's go back to Mondstadt, turn in our Avengers awards and claim those.
Oh, what sort of work is that, you ask? Well, anything that makes you feel bright and sunny, too.
And we came right out of a storm into a nice, calm, warm, inviting city.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Time to claim my adventure ranks. Woo! So here we get Mora. Here we get Brilliant Diamond Fragment. Here we get Fragile Resin. Here we get Shivata Jade Fragment. And here we get Prethiva Topaz Fragment. Claim. Yes. I like. World level increased to level 2. And max adventure rank increased to 30. Wait, can I? Wait. Monster and boss levels increased, reward drops upgraded. Oh, snap. Are we about to enter in the ability to ascend our rank so we can reach rank 30 now? The Adventurers Guild has posted an emergency relic commission. The performance of the adventurer that takes up the challenge will affect their ranking within the guild. Take your next step towards the stars and the abyss. Okay. I guess we should take this on. And since I have these brilliant fragments, I believe I should be able to upgrade something pertaining to my main dude. Unlock the secret of two sundials. Why did I say time dials? Wait, there's another one? Oh, the Mondstadt one. So let the wind lead. Upgrade the statues of the 7 in Mondstadt to their maximum level. All right, did that. What do I have left? Follow 40 Sealy in Mondstadt to their Sealy Courts, excludes the Dragon's Spine area. So there's 4 more of these things I need to find. And 8 more chests in Mondstadt I need to open. And then complete 10 open world mechanism activated time trial challenges in Mondstadt. So I almost have all of this Mondstadt related stuff almost done. I just need to find 4 more Sealies. Great. More scavenger hunts. But if I go to my character, do I have enough to ascend him? Yes! I can ascend my dude to 50! Let's go! Onward and upward! Ascend a character to phase 2 for the first time. Nice. Oh, my main dude's getting stronger. I like it. I like it a lot. So, let's go ahead and use all of my books in order to get his level to a high enough degree. Level up to level 45. So we got 5 more levels before he's level 50. And I'm getting stronger. Stronger all the while. This is my special sword. And I need... today's Tuesday. Domain of Forgery, Submerged Valley. Ooh, can I go there? Am I able to go there? I'm able to go there! Let's go! I could definitely upgrade. I can upgrade this special sword because the thing about this sword is, like, I think this is a PlayStation exclusive type sword because of the uniqueness of it. Yeah, Dissension, effective only on the following platforms. Only on PlayStation can you have this sword of the benefits of the sword. That's actually interesting. Because if I go to refine, it's already at its maximum refinement. Hitting opponents with normal and charge attacks grants a 50% chance to deal 200% damage as damage in 200% attack as damage in a small AoE. This effect can only occur once every 10 seconds. Additionally, if the Traveler equips the Sword of Dissension, their attack is increased by 66. So since my main dude is already using this one, and I need... Ooh, thank you, Raiden Shogun, because she reduces the amount of money I need in order to ascend weapons. But we need to go to the Domain of Forgery in the Submerged Valley. And since today is Tuesday, I just need 3 of these in order to ascend this to rank 50 alongside my guy. So, let's go to the domain itself and travel there. Nice. And if the ranking is low enough, yes, recommended party level 36. My dude is 45, so this should be more than enough. Current party level is lower than recommended. Don't worry, I'll switch you out. We need Electro. Raiden Shogun, you're up. Not you, official.
Stay close and you will live.
No cryo in my team. Okay, switch you out for... Huh, I don't have any high-level cryos. Chi-Chi comes close, because she's a 5-star. Aloy may come close, but I haven't really worked on her. And I think I missed out on the chance to properly refine her when the event was going when I could upgrade her. So there's quite a few cryo members on my team that I kind of need to upgrade and get to a higher enough level.
I will bring my notebook.
What? Are you telling... Okay, so you're telling... No, I don't want to trade in Noelle. But you're saying I have no Pyro in my team. Well, what about Yanfei? Yanfei has a lot more to offer when it comes to her attacks as well, so that probably might be what I roll with. So let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. So what you're saying is that you should play Darksiders 2 for the storyline, then a second playthrough for the collectibles? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because when you go into New Game Plus, it does not keep your progress of the collectibles you've, well, collected. Because you'll have to search for them all over again. But play Darksiders 2 the first time for the story, and then go through New Game Plus for all the collectibles and all the high-end gear. That's what I'm saying. Leyline Disorder. Your character will be periodically inflicted with slowing water, greatly increasing your skill's cooldown duration until the inflicted hydro element is removed. Fine by me. I'm still gonna make it work. And once I'm done with this and I ascend my sword to its maximum grade that it needs to be, well, at least as far as I can get it right now, then we'll move on to the Ascension quest so I can be able to reach Adventure Rank 30.
Time for your arraignment!
Oh, so I gotta keep killing them. Otherwise the time will run out.
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
I love this lady. She just does it so effortlessly. It's ridiculous. Now, please give me 3 of the horns all at once. I need 3 all at once. I would greatly appreciate it if you give me 3 all at once. Oh, you're only gonna give me 2. I only got 2. Okay, we need to run it again. Run it again so we can upgrade the Sword of Dissension. So you know what? Since she's already strong enough, we're gonna start off the fight with Raiden Shogun and see how quickly we can just shave through everybody.
Illusion shattered!
Gonna save the super move for when the 3 big ones are left.
Shine down!
Ooh, this combination between the Raiden Shogun and Yanfei, that's actually really dangerous. Electro and fire at the same time.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
I love the subtle animations whenever you're done doing an attack where they just casually flip the weapon away and it just disappears. The aesthetic of it all, just the idle animations and the casual animations after a combo is finished. It fits. It fits really well. All right. I have the amount that I need, so we can go ahead and upgrade the Sword of Dissension. And I got another achievement? What did I do? Was it, oh, ascend a character to phase 2 for the first time. All right, that's another one done. So now, we go to this dude, go to his weapon, and go to ascend. This will be the first weapon I get to... Wait, is this the first weapon I'll get to ascend to phase 2? I think it is. No, it's not. It's not. So now I need to work on making this one stronger. So let's select the high upgrade materials. Okay. And with that, it requires adventure rank 30 for me to get it to the next ascension tier. But it's stronger now. Oh, it's so much stronger. Nice. And I wonder about her weapon. Domain of Forgery, Sand Burial. This is in a place I haven't unlocked yet. I haven't unlocked the land of Inazuma yet because this comes from a place in Inazuma that I need access to in order for me to ascend her weapon, the Engulfing Lightning.
Oh, it's such a good weapon. I love it.
Then we have Yanfei with the Skyward Atlas. Can I upgrade this? Ooh, I can ascend the Skyward Atlas. Let me look at all the other high-ranking weapons I have. Okay, I need Inazuma for this one as well. So for Yanfei, let's go ahead and enhance the Skyward Atlas. Well, actually, let me look at what other weapons do I have. I got a Primordial Jade Cutter for Kamisato Ayato. Ooh, I could ascend this to the second rank if I find one of the Fatui Season mages. And where are they? Bright Crown Mountains in Mondstadt.
I found you. Now I'm coming to get you.
There you are. Hey there, pretty lady. I need some of your little drops, please. It's for me to get stronger.
Are you here? Blink! Let me amuse myself a little.
Ooh! I did it! Hey, I got the amount that I needed. Nice! Now we can ascend this baby. Yes, Primordial Jade Cutter. You shall grow stronger.
It gives you focus, makes you stronger.
Hopefully I have enough. And talent effect more expended when ascending swords and pole arms is decreased by 50. All in the pursuit of power. Now I just need more of these, and more of these, but that requires adventure rank 30. But hey, it's a lot stronger than it used to be. Which is good. That is good. And then, of course, we have this monster on our favorite little maid, but it still requires I be rank 30 for it. All right. Time to go ahead and do this ascension quest, which is right here. Ascension quest, here we come. Huge number of monsters establish their camp in the ruins, threatening the safety of the area. Defeat them all to prove your courage to the Adventurers Guild. Then, of course, we have the usual Domain of Blessings and all that stuff that comes with it. Let's begin. No hydro in current party. Okay, Chi-Chi. Oh, wait. Okay, so I need fire. It suggests... Oh, we don't need lightning. So, hydro.
Very well.
Kamisato Ayato! It's time for you to show these people what you can do! And I just upgraded your weapon, too. That just works out just fine, doesn't it? Begin. I need to work on upgrading characters. Just going to these domains and getting the materials necessary to actually upgrade them. He gives me such a massive Virgil vibe with the way he presents itself. If they gave him a blue suit with white accents and black accents, he would be Virgil. Oh, we got that mech in here. And I don't have Noel. Okay, we gotta be careful then. The mech's up!
Inadmissible evidence!
Disappear! The depth's back! Cascade!
Such style with all these characters. There's so much style with them. Just their basic movements. Ha! Ch! Su! Huh. Ha! So much style and grace. Ah, there's where I need to go. Gada! Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy yourself while you're here. Just playing a little bit of Genshin, just chilling out with everybody. Since this channel's gone full time, I had plenty of time to just enjoy streams being as long as I want them to be. It's so relaxing.
It's
No!
Cascade!
life goes on.
Be still.
Who keeps hitting me from the side? Nope, nope, not doing that. Not doing this. I know you're hitting me from this side. Stop. Okay. Let me actually kill you guys.
Cascade.
So you guys can stop being that annoyance. Now, where's the other one? Too bad there isn't like an actual counter button in this game. I know there's a dodge, but no guard counter. I would very much like for there to be one. Ooh, Chi-Chi's power in line with Kamisato's power. Enemies not only get hit with the wet status, but they also get frozen as well, allowing me to just spam that EI strike over and over again. Ooh, I'm finding that synergy, Gajeel. I'm finding that synergy, and it's really nice. Now, the question is, am I ready for what's about to happen in this room? Let me go ahead and eat something for Yanfei. Good thing I have all those apples. Alright, everyone's good. So let's go ahead and do this mission and unlock our next ascension.
Pay your dues.
Faster?
Be still. Kamisato on. Suiyu. That's far enough.
Prepare yourself. No escape. You can't run from dead.
Be still.
That Chi-Chi combination is kind of messed up, because frozen enemies can't do nothing if I'm just inflicting harm on them constantly.
Go. The style! More power and synergy. So excited for God of War Ragnarok. The boss fights are going to be insane. Look, the biggest boss fight we got in... Well, the biggest boss fight we got in God of War was fighting against those dragons. Well, at least one of them. That was the big in terms of scale and size type boss fight. But now we're going to have to deal with Thor. We're going to have to deal with, I don't know what else type of enemies or whatever. God of War Ragnarok is about to give us some of the biggest fights we've seen in God of War thus far, and I'm all here for it. I'm here for it because it's going to be fun. Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok are the only games that will compete in the Game of the Year this year. I'm gonna be honest, there hasn't been any other games that scream, oh, this game is gonna be Game of the Year. Except for Elden Ring and potentially God of War. Now, Horizon may stand a chance because that's actually a really good game. Horizon Forbidden West is actually a really good game.
But with the scope of Elden Ring as it stands right now, yeah, Elden Ring is an easy Game of the Year contender. And I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone pulls together as their ideas of a Game of the Year leading up. Because it's gonna be interesting to see who stacks up where. Oh, these guys.
Motion to compel.
Really? Really?
Wind blade.
Life goes on.
You have the utter audacity.
Still.
The audacity! The audacity! The audacity! The audacity! How dare you? Now I must feed Yanfei again. Must feed her food. Yeah, that bubble OP in the beginning. Yeah, I hate that bubble. I hate it when the tracking is so finite. But we made it through. Nonetheless, we made it through. We'll be all right.
Cascade. Mind the deluge.
Wheel of oh.
Be still. Cascade.
Thanks to the uniqueness of Chi-Chi's special ability, I can heal with her freezing around. And it doesn't take too long of a charge in order to do.
Be still.
You left yourself wide open for a killing stroke. Gotta watch that as well. But we're fine. We're fine. I know we can make it through this. This is easy.
Faster? Okay, faster. Life goes on.
Cascade.
No! What?
Be still. Cascade.
Go.
Dude, what the heck? Hold on.
When its HP is low, it splits into 3 crystalline prisms that can absorb elemental energy. Make sure to destroy them all. But I'm hitting it, and sometimes it hits, and sometimes it doesn't. Insomniac has been pretty busy with Marvel Spider-Man 2. I mean, I think they are just finalizing some big stuff, adding dialogues for Venom. The fans for Marvel Spider-Man are also begging for Insomniac to show something, just like Santa Monica Studios. They're going to show something, gameplay, but they are just waiting. I feel like people are being impatient for stuff to be shown for Spider-Man. Maybe you should just say it. Let me guess. Do I need to use the same element as that in order for it to work, or do I need to use the opposite element? Or maybe it's because my attacks are dealing elemental damage and it's not actually doing the damage. So should I just switch to my main traveler then to take on the prisms? Is that the case then, Vito? I figured that might actually be the case.
Cascade. Be still.
It's an electro monster, so I need to use its opposite element. So the crystals only break from cryo and pyro. Alright, so I should be using Yanfei then. Alright.
Life goes on.
Plus, Yanfei is probably the better choice. Alright, there we go. Important message! Just for the crystals, Chi-Chi, and Yanfei's attacks. Thank you, Vito. I knew I was doing something wrong. World level increase 2. When your world level increases, you will gain more bountiful treasures, but the opponents roaming the world will also grow stronger. Alright, world level 2. Illustrious chest. Alright, time to leave. We've ascended our rank. But that also means that enemies have become stronger.
Cascade.
All right, sweet. Looking at the world level 2. From level 20 onwards, your world level will increase by 1 every 5 adventure ranks. The maximum adventure rank is 60, and the maximum world level is 8. All right, after reaching world level 5, the option to decrease your world level will become available. You can reduce your world level by 1. After changing your world level, you cannot change it again for the next 24 hours. So you can only change it once per day. So if you wanted to go from a certain degree, you gotta wait a day. It's like waiting a day because you failed the mastery rank up for Warframe. But nice. Okay. Now, level up. No, that's not gonna work. Same clothes, same glider. Reward for reaching a certain reputation level in Mondstadt. In Inazuma, level tree of frost-bearing tree offering, and reputation level in Liyue. Okay, I'll worry about that later. Right now, we got some other quests to take care of, such as the Archon quest. Farewell, Archaic Lord, an organization known as Wangxing. So we need to travel all the way back down to Liyue. Back to Liyue. Back to Liyue. Here we are in Genshin. I have a penchant with playing as Kamisato. I'll work on the lyrics. They can be better. Huh? Are you talking to me? Sorry, it's been a while since someone has spoken to me. You literally caught me off guard. And he's a guard that's been caught off guard. But I don't really wish to actively socialize with the people here. Who are you? I am the guard here, who you have currently caught off guard. This is the Northland Bank, which was opened in Liyue by Sneznaya. It's also the only non-local bank here in Liyue. That's about all I know. If you would like to know more, you could talk to the manager. Well, let's talk to the manager. It's about to be 12, so I've entered into the bank. So what I'm gonna do is, it's Kenzo's lunchtime, so I'm gonna go ahead and feed him, and then we'll talk to the teller here at the desk. I'll be right back, everyone. Hold tight. Kenzo, await!
If I take the loan.
I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces when I informed them of my plans today. Panic-stricken, but unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition. Yes, this was a fine idea.
If I take the loan.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
Well, if I take the loan.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
If I take the loan.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start reeling them in.
To the Northland Bank.
the loan.
Looks like Kenzo's already been taken care of by my sister. So, time to talk to the staff.
Hello, I am Kamisato Ayato. I have come here to ask you a certain amount of questions.
Can you imagine if Kamisato Ayato actually sounded like that?
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
Okay, how can someone be a guard but get caught off guard? Exactly, Psycho. So I'm a friend of child, apparently. I have no intention of joining the Fatui, or I could say I don't consider child a friend.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Liuli? Liuli. Liuli. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Liuli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
Trust you to only know these sorts of things. You're like this every time we talk about food. Well, both of these statements are true.
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Literally what you are literally proving my point. Chapter 1, Act 2, Farewell Archaic Lord. Started. An organization known as Wangshen Fine Child. Hey, yo, dude. You up here? You're not up here, but I found some... Wow, that's a lot of Mora. I'm not gonna get in trouble for taking this, am I? Because that's quite a lot of Mora that you just gave me all in one sitting. Y'all just gave me that? And I can't climb all over the place like a crazy... I can't climb all over the place like a crazy person. So I can't see all the secrets that's up there. But I think we're good. I think we're honestly good. You found the chest? Of course! I always like exploring before I leave a place. Playing the Uncharted games taught me to always be aware of my surroundings. You never know where you're gonna you never know what you're gonna find.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Liuli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wangsheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
You know, sometimes I gotta double check on this thing to see if it mutes or doesn't mute. Sometimes the button doesn't want to properly work. And I wonder if it just had the entire thing where I just said that pop up into view. Also, there goes the man, Zhongli, the legend man. You know, when I pulled John Lee way back, it was like, yo, I got the most gentlemanlessly legendary gentleman of all gentlemen here in my roster now. And it's like, and plus the voice actor for Zhongli is a legend himself. Like, the dude is awesome. His voice fits whatever character he goes with.
Indeed. Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
He's got the best voice.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Leo's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Well, they do have a day side to deal with.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Anemoculus, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo-Archon's last rites?
You know what? I might as well. It's Zhongli. Dude's alright.
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
Looks like there's no other choice.
If we are agreed, come with me.
You knew about the Traveler and Venti already? This dude knows so much. The way Zhongli carries himself is he knows so much, but he doesn't let it show, nor does he voice everything. So he could know everything that's going on concerning us.
Get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Now we need to talk to Zhongli outside. Look at all the food. The food is still here! Why would I want to leave when there's so much food left? I guess I have no choice. From one sharply dressed dude to another, let's talk.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Well, when I got here, people kind of acted condescendingly towards me. Like, I had several people say, like, this is what it feels like to be in the land of a, this is what it feels like to be in the land where the god still presides. I know you, a person that comes from a godless country or a godless land, wouldn't know what it's like to be in this atmosphere. But now that you're here in Liyue, you'll be able to experience it all for yourself. So the people were kind of condescending. Prefer the atmosphere in Mondstadt, or Liyue is the better place? You know what? I spent a lot of time. I spent a lot of time in Mondstadt. I like the feel of Liyue, but I can't say it's the better place.
I see. So you're that sort of person. It's not a bad thing. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure.
Look at Zhongli indirectly flexing.
If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prized Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Alright, so before we could proceed, we got some new info about the Bleach anime. From Taite Kubo himself. He stated multiple things in his interview with Viz Media. 1, the scenario will be new with a lot of added content. So definitively, the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, or the 1,000-Year Blood War in the anime of Bleach, is going to be what Kubo wanted the Bleach manga to end like. Like, he had to leave out a lot of things in the manga, but the anime is going to cover more than the manga, and it's going to cover everything that Kubo wanted to cover originally. Secondly, heavy scenes won't be censored, and gore will remain in fights. So we all remember in the past when a lot of gory moments in the Bleach manga was censored heavily in the anime, such as people getting cut in half or gored through their entire bodies. That stuff is going to be exposed and shown in the anime itself. So yeah, that's the thing. And then apparently, a lot of fight scenes will be extended and brand new. So fight scenes that were kind of short in the manga, yeah, they're going to be extended, and they're probably going to have some new elements added to it. So definitively, the 1,000-Year Blood War anime, the 1,000-Year Blood War in the Bleach anime is going to be the definitive version that Kubo always wanted.
I've forgotten something.
Which means that fights that people thought didn't meet a satisfying end in the manga, probably gonna feel a lot better in the anime. Just bring back Tyr Hollybell and Grimjow and I'm good. I feel like we haven't seen Tyr Hollybell after the events of Kilgi Opie.
Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade?
We didn't see her at all. And then I don't know what happened to Tyr Hollybell in the light novels of Bleach, such as Can't Fear Your Own World or the like. I don't know what happened to her afterwards. But hopefully Kubo touches on this, such as what happens to everyone after everything is done. What a year? Yeah, it's been one heck of a year. We're only halfway in.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the Jade business. Just look.
Panty and Stocky's coming back for a second season, and then Bleach as well. Yeah, it's a good day to be an anime fan. It's a good year to be an anime fan.
Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
A man who makes his living off betting on stones can't be trusted so lightly.
Very good. It seems you have learned some tricks of the trade.
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? How should we pick from these pieces of Noctilucous Jade?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
We only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all? Actually, it's 2 times the Mora.
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
So you literally just said we're gonna grab them all, but didn't think about actually paying for it.
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
Ooh, that's actually kind of deep when you think
Mora
about
is
it.
Currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
He's talking about economics.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade.
At this time, I assume Zhongli looks rich, so he might be good for this.
As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade is a mystical stone.
Zhao, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy yourself while you're here.
Important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyroaffinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
I didn't realize you were such an expert.
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again.
What an interesting conversation. The dude carries himself with such class and elegance and grace. That's why I love this dude. He's smooth. He is a literal smooth criminal.
Burn them.
You know, without the
You
criminal
can't
part.
do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Then can we get some small samples?
That would... Well... Fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
What adventure rank am I? I am rank 20. I just did my ascension rank for my adventure rank to give me access to rank 30. But I'm rank 25 though.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
I could say how stingy, or I could say this is impressive handiwork. Maybe he'll give me something better.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach.
Quite the analogy.
Under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Learned? I never heard someone say that word that way.
We have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
I've never heard someone say learned before. I've never heard someone say it that way. Like needed, yes. But learned? I've never heard someone actually enunciate the ED on learned that way. Peculiar. Let's see. I remember the spot in the Dalpa Gorge. Usually don't pay so much attention to the convos or what you respond. It's just a peculiar thing because I pay attention to some things that people say in these games sometimes, and sometimes there are things that are said that just strike a chord with me. That's just like, what?
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
All right. Noctilucus Jade Sample. So we got 3 samples. Look for the Meaty tribe's giant cooking pot. So more than likely, we're gonna have to probably kill some things in order to use the pot. Hey, I hope you fellas do not mind. I am going to take your pot and I am going to use it. Let us fast travel back to the Galesong Hill. So where I need to go is straight over here.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
All right, we have the location. We have the hilichurls that stand in the way of our location. What am I playing on? I am playing on PlayStation 5. I'm a predominant console player. PlayStation 5 and Switch.
It looks like the hilichurls are still using it.
They won't be using it for long.
We gotta cut the line.
Be still.
I wish you could target people, so that way when you do dodges, you're still facing them. Oh, the buttery smoothness of these attacks. I love the animation. The aesthetic. The aesthetic of Genshin is really, really good.
There's still soup in here. These hilichurls sure have big appetites.
Well, it's our lab now.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need.
Good thing I got Yanfei with me.
Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Yanfei, your turn.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade!
You dare!
Us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Who told you you could be up here disturbing my lunch? Now I know how Dee Dee feels whenever she breaks in. Whenever she breaks into Dexter's lab.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilichurls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
I don't care if they're mad at if I ruin their food. They're in the way. They're in the way of greatness. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm experimenting. Don't disturb a scientist when he's experimenting.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Can I jump in there and get it? I know it's boiling hot, but it can't be hotter than what Odin went through. I can't even get in there to grab it. Oh well. Back to Liyue. Making some pretty good progress. Let's keep going. Yo, dude! I did the thing! So give me the thing.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
She did say the third one was the one that looks the brightest.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers too.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucus jade for?
Bath salts.
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liua Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liua will continue to prosper as it always has done.
Who do I mean? I mean my traveler, first and foremost. Then after that, it really does kind of depend because I have a couple of level 40s. My guy is going to be able to get to level 50, so he's ascended right now. Noelle. Noelle is one of my favorites. If I'm not playing as my traveler, I am playing as Noelle because she is by far one of the best tanks I've ever come across. Her shield plus her ability to heal. Not only that, but when I was pulling for some people, I've pretty much maxed out her constellation, so she's pretty much good for her constellation, and she's really strong. Plus, I have the Unforged Greatsword for her, which really does help her out. So, Noelle if I'm not playing as my traveler. And then it's just random who else I want to have on my party at the time.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucus jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
What a strange take on the value of money. Or a local of Liua who doesn't have money on their mind.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier?
Yep, you better not take away from that 200,000 more I got inside the bank. That's mine.
That's a relief. Have a look.
Didn't even let her finish the sentence, dang.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
You haven't seen many people who main the Traveler, but Noelle is amazing. She's a healer, shielder. Well, the reason why the Traveler remains on my team is not only for, story reasons, but because his Sword of Ascension, it has a random chance of like doing 200 increased damage, and I just upgraded that. Plus, for sentimental reasons, he's on my team. But when it comes to doing everything damage related, Noelle is there because, I mean, she's the one who survives the most. Alright, so I can't say please remember to bring money next time because, I mean, Zhongli just doesn't seem like the type of dude that would do that often. So I'll just say, I guess we need to find Child for more funding.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both of you.
Alright, put the Noctilucus Jade in place. How far do we gotta go? No, seriously, how far do we have to go? Oh, it's not far. We need to go back to the main area up there. Yeah, we need to make our way back up. I got quite a few Geoculi on me, so I could probably turn that in to get, like, increase my stamina more. And increase the statue of the 7 here in Liyue, since I've already maxed it out here, already maxed it out in Mondstadt. So as soon as I get done with this mission, I'm gonna go to one of those statues and then give them the Geoculus I have. Zhongli is the type of dude to dress and look rich, but purposefully forgets Mora. Yeah, I get that vibe too. Put in the Noctilucus Jade in place. And now we hide.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
I could say this. We'll pay the jewelsmith when he arrives.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite.
The rite of dissension took place here too. So much jade? Yeah! 3 whole crates of jade! I'm like, we only got 3 slivers out. How did you turn 3 slivers of jade from the pot of the Hilichurls into 3 whole crates of it? This is like a 5 loaves and 2 fish situation.
That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
Am I free to play? Not strictly. But I am not a pour money in to get this character that I want consistently type of person either. I mean, it takes me an exceedingly long amount of time to see whether or not a character is worth actually going after. So if I do go past free to play, it is very rarely. Most of the characters I got in pursuit of one character I got from sheer luck during a pull. So Zhongli I got when his banner was up for a while. I already got Raiden Shogun Yae Miko, Kamisato Aito. I tried to go after what is his name? Aratama Ito. the dude with the black fingernails and the big old club. I tried to go after him, but I didn't get anyone, and I just wound up getting a weapon instead. So I don't do it to the point where I'm just spending a whole bunch of money trying to go after one character, because this is a casual game for me. This isn't something I'm just going to pour money into, so I'm not that type of player. But if there's someone that I really, really, really like and I think about it for a couple of days, then I might go after them. I don't just go after people on a whim. Seems a bit too easygoing.
These things are for the authorities in Eugene Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
You hate when you just get weapons, especially if I'm the same. When I get an entire thing just full of weapons, and then it gives me a weapon that I have already, I'm just thinking, if only I could rewind time and try it again until I get what I want.
The cheating. It is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
The Qixing provide the location and Child the funds.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
Patiently waiting for 2.8? I know a lot of people are. And plus, Genshin has been lately showing new characters that they're introducing to the game as well, and I'm thinking, I'm still trying to catch up to Inazuma and trying to get to this location, and you're introducing all these brand new playable characters. But given the fact that Genshin has managed to, earn hundreds upon millions of dollars for their entire dev studio, it's no surprise that they're able to push out brand new characters the way that they are. I mean, Genshin is one of the most profitable games I have seen in recent years. The fact that every update that they do gets them 1 million, and even 1 million and more in terms of revenue, it's like crazy how quickly they are easily able. It's crazy how easily they're able to just... No, you're not diving in the water. It's crazy how easily they're able to not only make all these updates, but also make back development costs for each single one of these updates the moment the update goes live. A full week of a Genshin update gives them millions. Millions, I tell you! It's amazing.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Bolai, the only reason why I'm not ripping off that easy Party City mustache you got on your face right now is because I don't want to embarrass Zhongli. But you talk to me like that again, and you're gonna need a flower to replace the space that I'm gonna make under your nose. Don't ever do that again. I know, right? All these streamers are spending hundreds on hundreds of dollars just to get a specific weapon or character. See, I'm not that heavily invested in Genshin to be like, I need to get this character, and I don't care how much money I'm willing to spend to get them. If I don't get the character, oh well, I just move on. But a lot of people, and a lot of streamers pour so much money just to get this one character. And then you have to think about it. Once you get this one character, there's also the thought of, well, if I get multiples of this one character, I can extend their constellation, which they need in order for them to be stronger and have access to new skills. So if you get a character one time, there's a thought of, maybe I want to get the character again so I can max out their constellation. And not every single time you pull will give you that character again in order for you to get their constellation. So now you're thinking about if you're spending, I don't know, like $20, $25 just to get one character, and then you get them, then you're thinking about how much more money would you have to spend in order to max out their constellation. And then that's just characters. You got to think about weapons. Weapons need to be refined, and refined weapons need their same type in order for them to get like increased stats on the base of them. So think about how much people are spending to max out refinement for weapons, like 5-star weapons, and how much they're spending in order to get a maxed out constellation for a singular character. It's a lot, which is why I can't be a whale, because I need my money for other stuff. Like I need it for games to add to the channel, but I can't just be pouring money into one singular game for one character in a game that I may on occasion play. I just can't do that. Don't ever disrespect me with that chocolate pudding smear under your nostrils. Exactly. Looking like you looked at Groucho Marx and saw like, hey, I can do that same thing with a Sharpie. You must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Wait, you don't even recognize me? I think this is the same dude that talked to me saying like, oh, you've come to Liyue, huh? Don't even get me started on the Genesis crystals. It's a lot, Zhao. It really is. Also, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Dokkan Battle and DB Legends is the same way. Yeah, a lot of gacha games are the same way. Okay, you got this one character. Now, see if you can pull it again. Because you need those multiple characters to make your base character stronger, because only that specific character multiple times will make their special ability strong, their super attack strong. Gacha games are like that. That's how they get most of their revenue. The pull of getting the character you want, and once you get him, you want to get them again to make them even more stronger, because there's no other way to do it. That's how they get people. That's how it's always been. Don't even recognize me.
I'm sorry. Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Sorry, traveler. I shouldn't have spoken to you in that tone.
Uh-huh! That's what you get! Stuck your foot in your mouth, didn't you? Being all disrespectful. The very first time I came to Liyue, I met Bolai. The first time I came here, I met him. Have I pulled Zhao? I have not. Someone asked me to pull him, but I just wasn't compelled to try and pull for him. Like, I wasn't interested in Zhao. Even though I played Zhao in his testing challenge, and the dude is basically a Dragoon Knight from Final Fantasy, and the dude has insane verticality with his combat moves, I just wasn't interested in getting him. So I chose not to. But this same dude, I met him when I first came to Liyue. Y'all remember, y'all were here for the stream. I came to this place, and this dude was chilling, saying like, welcome to Liyue. This is far better than the place you've come from, because our god actually stays here. See my channel growing to 10K in a good time, I'm here for it. Sensei Nam, thank you. I look forward to the moment where I have 10K, because if I remember correctly, don't you need like either it's 10K or 100K to get like a plaque? Can you guys imagine me actually getting a plaque? Hold on. How much do you need? for a YouTube plaque. It'd be crazy if I have a plaque and it's just sitting in the back of my room. It'd be crazy. YouTube Creator Awards. What is the milestone? I'm trying to look it up. Okay, so it's not 10K, it is at 100K. So you get like the silver one for 100K, you get a gold one for 1 million, and then you get a diamond one for 10 million. Good lord, a diamond creator award? That'd be sick. But all in good time. It's 100,000. Yeah, I checked, Godjill, I checked. I got my phone right here, just in case I need to look this stuff up. But yeah, Bolai was here to introduce me to Liyue, and he was kind of cordial with me before, but he still had acted in a very high-acidity, condescending nature. But now he here, he don't even remember me from the last time we seen each other. It might have been a month since I last seen him in my last Genshin stream, a little bit less than a month. But the disrespect you showing me right now. In front of company. The diamond is heavy? Oh, I'd imagine. But the disrespect that Bolai has shown me, Kyushu will remember that.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur! Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Apologies, I was talking to my sister. She's heading out and she's being so gracious enough to grab my lunch for me while I'm doing this. I definitely have the personality for it. You're like Corey Genshin mixed with Dank 8000. I don't know who the second person is, but I know who Corey is. And I appreciate it. Thank you, Nam. Thank you. Diamond is heavy, and I think they give you cloves for it too. Cloves? Did you mean to say gloves? What are those cheekbones? The cheekbones on Bolai? See, those are what you call disrespect bones. He has disrespect face bones. Those are disrespectful bones. I'm sorry. Hello again, Sister Kyushu. That was my other sister, Jazz. My youngest sister, Lex, she went to go travel with my mom while they're out running errands. Latest people you pulled is Master Ultra Instinct Goku and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Evolved, and that was on Legends. I feel like Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is just way too long. What's so impressive about... Let me sound just as stuck up as possible. What's so impressive about that?
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700.
Paimon is food.
As such, I do think
I'm sure she'd argue
down to
that.
the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
Super Saiyan 6 Ultra God Kaioken Full Potential Instinct Saiyan. That's just too long. That's ridiculous. Forgot to add Vegeta in the part, but you get the point. Yeah. Super Saiyan 6 Ultra God Kaioken Full Potential Instinct Saiyan. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. That's just still long. Man. I see a pattern emerging here.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Thank you, I get to keep my money!
Serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis.
You would be dead if it wasn't for Zhongli with the disrespect you showed me. I told you Kyushu would remember that. But you're lucky. You're very lucky. You would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis, and you wouldn't be alive if not for me. Take note on that. Have a good day. Emergency food, let's go.
If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
The most you could do is not disrespect me next time.
How do we make the perfume?
Ideally, with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
What about sucrose?
First world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
I can list at least 3 separate reasons why trying to find good-smelling ladies is probably a bad idea. 1, they're not gonna let me close enough to smell them. 2, it'll probably get me in trouble from a personal boundary standpoint. And 3, I'm not wanted, and I think people like me here thus far, even though they look at me like some commoner, and I don't want to be seen as the proverbial lady sniffer of Liyue. I kind of don't want that reputation. Like, I'm a man that likes the ladies, but I don't want to be the man that is known for that. You know, most people like Goku, but if Vegeta managed to master his Super Saiyan blue form, your opinion is better, is since Goku never mastered his blue form. See, I don't know what state Dragon Ball Super is in right now, because I still need to catch up. I don't know the state of the story of Dragon Ball, because I have all the volumes of Dragon Ball Super right now. But I don't know how powerful people are in there. Please don't tell me if you already know, but I want to find out on my own just how strong Goku and Vegeta have become since the events of the Tournament of Power. But needless to say, I've been out of loop for a very long time. So I'll just have to read through the volumes myself and see where we stand as far as Goku and Vegeta's power is concerned. I know you're ahead, Gajil. You keep on the up and up on tons of manga. Unlike me, you don't have to base your readings of manga and stuff off of streams and reactions like I do on my channel.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
Feel bad for the guy with the stash. The only thing he can smell is the disrespect oozing from his upper lip.
Sorry, you too, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Sensei Nam, you get me. You get me so well.
Just a teeny tiny thing.
You see? They're already trying to make me weird. Look at that second choice. Look at that second choice. Look at that second choice. I just said I don't want to be the proverbial lady sniffer of Liyue, and look at that second choice. That will make me that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Why am I gonna come up to a random lady that has never seen me before in her life and just say, "You smell great"? Like, no, this isn't good. This is already gonna sully my reputation. I'm gonna walk around and women are gonna look at me like, "Oh, did you hear? That man is that man? He's the Liyue lady sniffer." Like, what? I don't want that nickname. Traveler works fine. Kyushu works fine. Master of all he surveys, that even works. But Liyue lady sniffer? Nope. I don't want that. Do you know how to make perfume? Let's keep this as unawkward as possible.
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
It's a good thing I didn't sniff her.
You smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Chi-Mei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
All right, so real quick, my sister stepped out, and she forgot to close the garage, so I gotta close it. I really do have to close it because sometimes if birds see an open space in my garage, they'll just fly into the garage, and I can't tell you how long it took me to get the last bird out of my garage the last time one tried to fly in there. I mean, she does have a Dora haircut, or a bob. Yeah, it's a bob cut, not a door cut. I don't see no boots or backpack.
On the pack that's loaded up with things and knickknacks too. If you smell my lady here, I'm gonna black eyes for you.
But I'll be right back. Hold tight, everyone. Then we'll continue on with the lady sniffing adventures, whatever you want to call it.
stop believing. Hang on unto that scented feeling. Seeing the smell and
Chiming!
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
We're in the middle of a perfume pursuit. Seek Yingya's advice. Waitress, 3rd round knockout. Boss, 3rd round knockout. Degui. And Zero.
Hello, Zingir.
Yingir. Why did I call her Zingir?
Well, hello.
My apologies.
You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What?
Oh?
How did you know we were coming?
Hello. Have you been waiting for me? I'm using my sultry man voice. Is this doing anything for you? Hello.
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like?
A bespoke triple silk flower variety. I know what I want.
3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
It's for Rex Lapis. Might as well keep it as cordial as possible.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Of all the times for Zhongli not to be with us.
I don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
Oh my.
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
We are definitely not gonna take her back down to the Dalpa Gorge because it's just full of hilichurls. So how about Zhongling's kitchen? I mean, it's a lot safer.
You mean Wanmin Restaurant? Good choice. Let's go.
See, the gentleman in me knows the best places to go. I am not about to take a lady to the equivalent of McDonald's in Mondstadt.
I'm not about to take her back. I'm not about to take her to Frisch's Big Boy in completely different location. Plus, it was really across the street. Instead of us having to go all the way to Mondstadt, it was just across the street.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
Lady, slow down. Slow down. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I got a live audience here. People are watching. You need to slow down a bit. Let's get to know each other a little bit more. We just met today. Slow it down. At least I need your number at first so we can just talk about these things before we get to the pleasing part. Let's just start off with the formalities first. Hi, I'm Q. Q-Shu. My close friends called me Q. Just let's go to tier 1 first. Let's stay away from tier 15 for a hot minute, because that's how Jake wound up in that situation with Lady Rainicorn. Let's just slow it down just a bit.
What did you say?
I meant make me proud.
Hey, there are kids here, Kyushu. I'm not the one saying this stuff. It's her.
I'm setting up.
She's the one who said, "Are you ready to please me?" Hold up. Stop. Pause. Pause.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
We need to fetch some water. Y'all about to go to third base. Lord have mercy. I'm snitching. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell my sisters. Don't tell my sisters. Cause they will never let this go. I ain't even introduced you to my mommy yet. Slow down.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Pause! Full stop! Hold up, ladies, slow down. You better slow down. I gotta go get my food, but goodness gracious! She needs to chill. I don't think the silk flower essence is the only thing that needs some water, because this woman thirsty! I gotta go get my food. I'll be right. Okay, I am back. I am back. Lord Jesus, this woman. Don't think it just because I stepped away I forgot what this conversation was like. Bruh. Yo! Apparently they got the English dub for Katakuri in One Piece. They got the English dub actor for Katakuri in One Piece. He sounds kind of cool. But, okay, back to this conversation. Use your strong hand to stir it with this persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Phrasing! Here, lady. Phrasing. Phrasing. I could say, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Or, okay, I get it. Like, I'm about to make this conversation worse. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Goodness gracious, this conversation. I kind of think I probably would have had less trouble if I just went around saying, you smell nice to women. I figured I would have probably had a far less intimate conversation had I gone that route. Earth and water, fire and wind and fire, craft for me what I desire. Okay. And no one gives me a bonus on this because it's a story mission, and it'd be bad if I needed someone necessary in order to do this. So let's select you. Essence extraction, indeed.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that.
Are you kidding me? I could have crafted a lot of these at the bench instead of going to the domain places. I had all this material necessary and I could have done this already. I really do be making this game harder on myself. Give the silk flower essence to Yingir. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since my lunch is gonna be popping up, I'll probably call it a session once my food gets here, and then we'll continue up later today. I like the fact that I have the option of continuing Genshin streams later in the day. So that way I don't have to spend every single stream making it up to 7 up to 9 hours straight. So when my food gets here, I'll probably take a break streaming to eat the food, rest up a bit, and then start it up a little bit later. Once we're done with this side mission, of course.
This is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
Lady, phrasing. Phrasing.
All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
I could say I was thinking of you the whole time. She did say we better not be thinking about anyone else during this whole process, but I wonder what will happen if it says, I gotta pull on the Barry White. I was thinking of you the whole time, baby.
Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood.
I think I got it.
Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Alright, so now we need to get to the Statue of the Seven. So once we get over to it, how far is it? It's right here. Kenzo wants to bark all loud in the next room for no apparent reason, just because he hears people in here. Kenzo's a good boy, but he really likes to make his presence known. With as often as he likes to talk.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
Offer Golden House Maiden.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies.
Offer Valley Weaver.
This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it.
The smaller dogs are often the more assertive. Yeah, Kenzo definitely makes it known that, hey, I know y'all are in the house. I want to see you. Let me see your face. Let me see your face. Let me see your face. And he'll keep going. He'll just keep going.
The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something something like the dusk mist, and it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that?
I guess the final answer is number 3.
That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Chising can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
What ulterior motives do Child and the Qixing have? Or we could say, well, we do need to see the Exuvia. Let's focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis. What ulterior motive does Child and the Qixing have? Let's say that one.
We finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
Yo, adventure rank 26. The best way to understand someone is by spending... Well, you won't even let me read that, will you? So we need to talk to Madame Ping. Have you ever seen a bull, mastiff, or other such large breed dogs before? I have. I have to leave once again to open up the garage, and then I'll draw a stream to a close. Give me a sec. I'm good. Okay. Talk to Madame Ping. That'll be next on our list. And I am rank... I am rank 26. And this is where I'm going to stop for right now, so that way I can eat my lunch, and then we'll be back later to continue the story onwards. So yeah. We got to talk to Madame Ping next in order to continue with these preparations. All I can say for right now, ladies and gentlemen, until I continue later, is hope you all enjoyed. Well, we did cover so much ground. We found all the Anemoculi of Mondstadt, and we've added that to the Statue of the Seven. We're over here helping out Zhongli get all of these preparations ready for the rite of parting, and had to deal with some very peculiar people, especially the last one. Goodness gracious, I need a fan in here because it's kind of heated. But overall, I'm liking where these stories are going. Very interested in seeing where the story goes from here. And as my rank continues, we're getting closer and closer to Inazuma, which isn't my end goal, but I really would like to visit there one day. So all I can say at the end of the day is, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel, and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then like, subscribe, and maybe even consider becoming a member, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples.